Hey, welcome to the garden. There's just something about being outside, seated in nature, just listening to the sound of like the wind brushing up against the leaves, the sound of birds chirping, the fresh air, just being surrounded by green all over that just puts me at ease. And I'd love to experience this with you. For so long, I've wanted to create a space where someone can come and chill, can come and think, can come and reflect. And I think that's why we're here today. For so long, I've been creating content or just being a normal human being trying to live life while engaging in the internet. And the internet feels like this really, really noisy place. Like everybody has 5 tips to ABCD. Everyone has, here's a quick tip for this or a quick tip for that. Everyone has all of those. And it feels like, at least from my perspective, that it can feel like it's so chaotic. Like the internet feels so loud. It feels so fast paced. It feels so crazy. And I don't know about you, but for me, I feel as though like life is already crazy enough. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and provide a space where you can come and chill and think and reflect and just sit with whatever it is you're sitting with. One thing I appreciate about gardens is the fact that when you walk in a garden, you see different kinds of plants, different kinds of trees. And the most amazing thing about them is that none of them are typically usually competing to be something else. Like if a palm tree is growing, it will just be a palm tree. If it's this eucalyptus right next to me, it will just grow and be a eucalyptus. It will not try and bear pumpkins or coconuts or whatever it is. But then I feel as though we're living in a time where, especially because of the social media age, all of us are, or most of us at least, let me not say all of us, but a lot of us are really living lives that are not even ours because we are trying to really compare ourselves to other people. We are trying to make our life look as aesthetic as possible because that's what's cool in 2026 or whatever. But I don't think life was meant to be lived that way. I think we were all meant to still maintain some sense of individuality, and because we were all created different, and that's fine. And so here is a space where I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm not here to give you 5 tips to become the most productive self you've ever been or 5 tips to this or that. No, I'm just here to create a space where you are allowed to become who you are always meant to be. This is a process for me as well. I haven't figured it out. I'm also trying to become who I was meant to be. I don't know about you, but there's moments in my life where I felt like I'm in survival mode. Like I'm here building a nice life and it looks nice from the outside. Like my family is nice. I have businesses, I have a job. It's amazing. But then there's moments in the midst of that where I was just feeling like, you know what? It feels like boxes I'm ticking, right? And I needed to kind of sit with myself and just find myself again. And I think part of me finding myself again was even creating this space. And so I'm hoping that you could join me on this journey and we can then go on to discover ourselves in a sense. Um, so I like gardens because of that. At times, a garden will need to be pruned. That means some things will have to be taken away from these plants so that they can get to grow. Sometimes they will need watering so that they can flourish even more. Sometimes they'll go through dry seasons when it's not raining and they will still have to respond. And I think it's the same thing even with us as human beings. Like there's different seasons we go through in life where maybe we are growing exponentially, like maybe it's our rainy season and we are taking up all this water and soaking up all of this and we're able to grow, and even the growth is seen by people around us. And there's moments where it's dry, like it's a dry season and the growth feels like it's either stagnated or it's not happening or even feels like it's retrogressing or going backwards. And that's why like this garden really reminds me of even my own experience here on planet Earth, because there's moments where I was feeling like I'm as tall as this massive tree, and there's moments where I'm as small as this seedling at the bottom. But all of that was inclusive of my life experience, like my life experience and my journey here on planet Earth. And that's why this garden really reminds me of how it is to kind of have the human experience. Like it won't look the same. None of us will look the same. None of us will be shaped the same. None of us will grow the same or at the same rate. But you need to be awake to the fact that in those different seasons of life, there's still a lot of growth that is happening in those moments. Because in either it's that moment of a dry season where it feels like you're not experiencing growth, perhaps in that moment, what is being formed inside you is how to go through tough seasons, or how you respond to crises, or how to look at things in a different perspective. When it's that moment of it's a rainy season and you're absorbing water and things are growing and things are working, then it's that time for you to, you know what, be out there, be seen, and impact other people's lives in different ways. So, but all of this is cumulative for your own human experience. And so that's partly why I ended up calling this the garden, because I believe we are all, if you analyze your life and you start down and analyze your life, you'd see yourself almost like a garden, because there's moments you need watering, there's moments you don't need watering, there's moments you're growing, there's moments you're not growing, there's days you're being pruned, there's days you're not being pruned, there's days where your leaves are budding and you have flowers and fruit, and there's days where you feel I'm absolutely not fruitless, and it's all part of the human experience. So I would love to be here with you and experience that together. I don't want to tell you that I'll be here every week to give you a video. I don't want to say that I'll be shooting now 5-6 times a week just to make, no, I'm not here to just pump out content. I'm here to experience this with you. So this is a space. So feel free to come in the comments and just chat through what season you think you're in. Tell us what you think about the season you're in the moment. Do you feel like you're in a season of growth, in a season of being pruned, in a season of regressing, if you can call it that? Whatever it is, man. I just want to remind you that this is all part of your human experience here on planet Earth, and you have one. Like, you will only go through this experience on planet Earth once. And so I don't want to say enjoy, but enjoy even the bits that aren't feeling good. This is not to downplay your pain or anything like that, but this is just to encourage that even that pain, even that tough moment is forming you into whoever you are meant to be. So if you are in this journey of trying to become, if you are becoming, if you are like me and you are trying to kind of look in the mirror and analyze who am I, then welcome to the garden, man. And I hope that being here will refresh you. I hope that being here will take you ever so closer to figuring out who you are always meant to be, and the role which you're meant to be playing in society. And also I hope that being in the garden will encourage you that regardless of whatever season you're in life, or regardless of what you're going through in life, it's all part of the human experience that is forming you and the person that you are. And that's what I'm here to emphasize and to remind you every single time, that whatever it is you're going through, it's forming you, 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 and creating something and building something in you. So if you feel like this is you, man, can I invite you to comment, like, share, subscribe to this page, and thank you for joining me on this journey. Welcome to the garden. See you. Hey, welcome to the garden. There's just something about being outside, amongst the trees, amongst nature, just listening to like the sound of the wind brushing our back, just listening to the sound of, there's just something. This is the last one, bro. I'm not doing this again. Action.